Next up is a very, very interesting ball game, in my opinion. That's Vance and Myers Park.
Yes, sir.
Myers Park has kind of come on from being early in the season, not looking so sharp, and maybe that was youth, and the coaching staff has put the youth in the right places. The non-conference play is all about preparing yourself for conference play and finding where your players need to be and putting your players in the right positions to be successful. And it looks like Myers Park has kind of done that. Vance, to me, from what I've seen Vance 3 times this year. Vance is, I don't know that they've really progressed much. I think they're where they have always been. I do understand that they're throwing the ball a little more now. My buddy Andre White over there has been, itching to put some of his passing into that wing T offense. And from what I'm hearing, they are throwing the ball a little more. That was their problem, I think, in the Butler game, is they were too one-dimensional. And Butler was just overwhelming, but to not have, and in the Mallow Creek game, they were a little bit successful when they threw the ball, but they did not throw the ball enough, and they relied too much on Bryant and the feet of their quarterback.
Like you said, this is a very intriguing matchup. I'm actually going to be at this one for that reason. We got 2 good head coaches here. Coach Wilkes at Vance, won championships with the Salem Carters, brought that offense down here to Vance, and they're doing well with it. Coach Taylor at Myers Park, very good offensive mind, knows how to put his players in a position to take advantage of things he sees in the defense. I think the key is going to be Myers Park. They can't let Vance's stars, Bryant, Corbin, and those guys get into open space. If you let them get into open space, it's going to be 6 every time. If they can, shut down that wing T offense, and I think they're going to be able to make plays on offense against Vance's secondary. There's been a lot of talk about Vance's secondary this year, and you go back to when they played Hopewell, Hopewell put up 35 on them and almost upset them. I think Myers Park is going to look at that tape, and they're going to try to take advantage of the same things Hopewell did. And it's going to be a real close game. I'm going to go on a limb and pick the upset. Myers Park over Vance. It's going to shock a lot of people.
Well, I don't see that happening. I think the key is Vance does have to control Ross Jeffries, the quarterback from Myers Park. He's probably as good as a 2-way threat as anybody in Charlotte. He's had a really good senior year, and he's an impressive young man. Vance should be able to throw the football on the Myers Park secondary. That's a real weak link for them. And I will say, if they mess around and don't get to Jeffries and let him throw the ball around, it could be close. But I see Vance handling this one. I don't think Myers Park can stop the running game, and I think if they do stop it, I think Vance will be able to throw it well enough on that Myers Park secondary to pull this one out. So I see Vance winning this in a pretty close game.
Yeah, I didn't pick a winner. I'm picking Vance, but if you brought the point up, Vance's weak link is their secondary. And every time I've seen them, I go back and question why Independence was not able to exploit it. And as I recall from that game, it was all about Vance's front 7 putting pressure on the quarterback. He couldn't keep his feet and throw the ball. If Myers Park can throw the ball, they've got a chance to put some points on the board. But I think there's too many kids that can get into space for Vance. And if you let those kids get any kind of freedom to move, that's 6 points. So I'm picking Vance in a close one too.